Beneath the setting sun, Arthur Aviles and his dancing company were dancing through the Bronx at Owen Dolan Park in Westchester Square.
I've been here for, it'll be 20 years next year with a dance company here in the Bronx. And just recently, we were in touch with Aviva Davidson, who is the executive and artistic director of Dancing in the Streets. And she asked my dance company if we would do something out in the Bronx where we are. This is our local dance company. I decided to go back into my archives and pull out this dance piece that I created in Hunts Point section of the South Bronx.
So they wanted us to work on this idea of a site-specific, and what I'm interested in is I wanted to create these small portraits of these women and also use the idea of foreground, background, and this voyeuristic sense of seeing somebody in their moments and private moments.
When the dance is so focused, you also see this expansive stuff around the dance that you wouldn't normally look at. And it's the same thing for the performer. When I'm inside of the dance, when I'm looking up, I'm not looking into the rafters of a black box theater, I'm looking up into the green leaves of the trees, and that's really enjoyable.
It's dedicated to this woman named Estella Jones, who when she walked into rooms that were new to her, she faced each room. I was inspired by that, and I wanted to create my own ritual. It started on a wooden floor because we built a new dance floor in our space. I'm in a warehouse in Hunts Point. And I wanted to hear the floor, and I was stomping on the floor. I wanted to hear the walls, and I was clapping. I was tapping my body, and I improvised, and I taught the dancers the improvisation, and it created this kind of structure that faces every part of a room. Kind of like, facing it, paying homage to the beauty of space. But this one, the way it changed is we did it throughout a park. So the dancers are furthest from each other at about 200 feet, if not more. And so they also have to kind of watch each other. So it becomes a visual kind of exercise.
To do this actual piece, you need a lot of space. And the first time we did it was very compact, it was very closed. So to actually do it in a park, you got to open yourself up as a dancer and move your leg here, move your leg there, and you got to express yourself a lot more.
What I liked about it is that Arthur's piece was all over, and then it condensed into this other thing that was very quiet. And, quiet is not for everyone, but there's this idea of resting the eye that I'm really curious about when you actually get to look at someone for an extended period of time, and what happens and what do you see.
For more information about Dancing in the Streets, you can visit www.dancinginthestreets.org. Reporting for BronxNet, I'm Cristina Pagan.